Warning: this material contains disturbing images, demonic voices, and graphic concepts, including but not limited to murder, death threats, taunts, and non-human entities. Please, for your own safety, listen with headphones or on low volume. Refrain from watching with children present, and under no circumstances recreate the material shown here. Everything you are about to see are true experiences of the crew and personnel involved. Names of murderers or organizations will not be said out loud. While on their way to conduct a paranormal conference in Manila, Iowa, Chris Moon, Mama Moon, and Dee Garcia were invited by Alan Cornelison Sr. to investigate a little-known property called the Stagecoach Inn, located in the nearby town of Ida Grove. Alan had invited Chris out to use the ghost box at the old house in hopes of discovering what entities still resided there and why. Though Alan sent Chris several video accounts of seemingly amazing things that happened to him there, Chris had to remain impartial and treated it like any other potential investigation. The team could have never been prepared for what they were about to encounter.
Hey everybody, we are out here at the Stagecoach Inn, very, very active property that some very nice people have invited us to come and take a look at, do some filming, and hopefully get to the bottom of a few things here at this location. Just wanted to really quickly, this should be more of a lighthearted moment, but just walking through this place, already had a few things happen. So wanted to go kind of side to side here. Right here, got Mama Moon.
Hi. Good to have you.
And to this side, somebody I've been waiting to meet for a long time, and I finally had a chance to.
Hello.
Miss Dee Garcia. She's we picked her up from the airport this morning, and she's joined us for the investigation. It's happening right now. I wanted to kind of introduce you to a couple of people and let you know what's happening here before we start walking through. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around right now so you guys can see. Okay, I'm going to have Alan introduce himself. This is Alan, guys.
Yeah, Alan Cornelison, founder of Wannabe Paranormal, and this is Dan Lutz. This is my lead investigator.
Hello.
And we're going to be hopefully getting some fantastic activity out here at the Stagecoach Inn. If you'd like, I can kind of show you a little bit around.
That'd be great.
This is what's known as what they call the drover's room. This is where farmers would come from Denison, Iowa. They would pass through here. They would go to Fort Dodge with their cattle. A lot of times they'd spend a night here, so they called it the drover's room. This is actually the original size of the log cabin that the Moorheads built back in 1857. We've got a lot of activity in this room. Also over here in this display case, it's really kind of hard to see. There's a shoe in here, and there's also a dress. I feel that shoe was probably used to ward out evil, to keep bad things out. I think the Moorheads knew more about what was going on than I'll really ever know. And I think I'm only beginning to know what's going on here. This is where the area would be where the visitors would eat their meals. Martha Moorhead would fix their meals for them here at this table. This table was used for surgeries. It was also the first hospital. Amputations took place here. There's been a lot of activity in here. We've had people having their hair pulled on, scratches as Dee has encountered. This is the room that I believe John Moore, the gentleman that committed suicide, is most prominent in. I feel that's at least one of whatever resides here. As you notice, there's a lot of antiques in here, and any one of these items could be holding some kind of residual energy. This is the classroom.
Go ahead,
area.
guys.
This is where the children would do their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. We've caught some activity in here. I caught what I believe was an apparition that moved through this room. It looked as if it was a hand, and it began to morph into fingers. It was only briefly, and it was during the daytime hours. Spinning wheel behind me has been captured twice moving. The first time it was moving rather rapidly, and the second time I was doing a daytime investigation. I just panned to this spinning wheel and said, go ahead and make it turn. I was just in kind of a joking manner. I turned back around and it was filming up the staircase, came back, and it was spinning like nobody's business. Look at that. Look at that.
Question for you, Mom. Do you feel the sick child here?
Definitely. Definitely. There were several, but there's one female I really feel. I'm picking up about an age of 6. And again, something to do with respiratory.
That's what I'm having trouble breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably tuberculosis, something like that.
This was Judge Moorhead's office. He was the judge of Ida County. He wasn't a judge like you would think that did a lot of criminal trials. He did do some criminal, but mostly it was land disputes.
These are the stairs to upstairs, and boy, it gets intense up there, guys. We already went up once. We're going to try to walk up there again, and I guess I'll lead the way this time, if that's all right.
This is the room that I like to talk a lot about. We've had a lot of activity in here. This is where we heard that scream when me and Eric Klein were investigating here. We were all upstairs, standing directly here. The scream came from the staircase. We know it did. This hole over here, back in the 1800s during the Indian Wars, if Indians were about, the Moorheads would put the children in there, and they would take a dresser, and they would put the dresser in front of the hole, and you hear a child, I'm guessing about 14, that said, someone save us. This would have been Anna's room. This was the only daughter. I took a photo many years ago. It was back 2014. But vividly, I could see a face through this window.
I feel like I can't breathe.
Yeah, it's getting real bad now. This place will sneak up on you, and we got to go.
Yeah.
Follow you guys up. It's getting pretty intense here, guys. It's you can definitely feel this. What's happening?
Oh my God, I can't breathe.
It's crazy, guys. Lot of activity here. Tons of activity. I'm definitely feeling some interesting vibes going on in there. I think that the land is a lot to do with it. I think that everything that happened in here with the Native American attacks, there's definitely children in there. There's definitely, I mean, obviously a lot of death. I mean, you don't have to be psychic to feel that. There's a lot going on here. Obviously the land plays into this, guys. Like we said, the activities that have happened here from what we just learned about, they obviously play into these things. But I feel like these spirits are really trying to reach out. I think that they're trying to get in touch with us. And I'm trying to get a shot here. Try to figure out exactly what's going on. So I don't know what's going to happen tonight, guys. And I usually don't try not to be a big, ooh-ah, doomsayer kind of person, but I'm not feeling real comfortable about going back in, I'll be honest with you. Any prayers you guys can send, any positive energy, we would really appreciate it, because like I said, you guys know me, I'm not a big ooh-ah doomsayer, but this one feels weird. This one feels really strange. It does. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not sure exactly what's going to go down here. We're going to head back in here in just a minute. We're going to go ahead and do the ghost box session in the downstairs area. If I can handle it, we'll try to go back upstairs and try to do something there, but if not, we'll just do the downstairs area. So bye, guys. Send your prayers.
Bye.
Thank you.
Really get that AFib thing going.
Technicians assist. Hello. I heard you. Thank you. Who's with us right now, please? Can you give us your name? Thank you. Ronnie, it's nice to meet you. We'd like to communicate with you tonight. We'd like to speak to all the spirits in this location. We'd like to learn about you. We come from a place of respect and love. We can help any of you that need help. It's true. We're going to ask you a series of questions and we ask you to respond. We ask the technicians to assist you in communication. Thank you for communicating with us tonight. My first question to you tonight, who's here in the room with us right now that we can't see? Tom. Answer, Tom. Move question. D. Question.
Were you sick of any respiratory issues? Was somebody sick with respiratory problems?
No. 2 no's.
Hmm.
Mom.
Abigail.
We're here. They said we're here.
Abigail, was that your dress that we saw hanging in the front part of the house?
Yes. It was. Yes, it was. Question.
Tom, were you one of the stagecoach drivers?
I was. Very quiet. I was. Lived in the house.
But I heard I was too.
Yeah.
I think what you're saying is I lived in the house too. I was here too. Could be. Question.
John Moore, did you sit in this room and did you toil over your suicide?
Yes.
Very pronounced.
John, do you regret? That's me. Did you regret killing yourself, sir? We come from a place of respect. You still stay here? Following up on that, sir, do you regret taking your life? Yes. D. It's clear.
Who scratched me?
I did.
I did.
What's your name, please? Tom.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Tom, why did you scratch her? We're not judging you, but why did you scratch her?
John, can you tell me?
No, you don't belong here.
Yeah, I heard that.
What I tell you earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
John, can you explain to me, were you physically ill? Is this what made you decide to take your life, or was it something else?
Thank you for responding. We did. What's the last thing you said, please? Why did you take your life? I was wrong. I was wrong.
That was the same voice we heard, very pronounced yes. Same voice.
John, can you tell us, I know you've been asked this question before, but are you upset that they never gave you a headstone?
I was.
Huh.
I was.
John, I know that I come out here and I investigate, and
You're the person.
I am the person.
Putas.
Have I tormented you and in turn you torment me back?
No.
Who does?
That's wrong. She hates you.
She.
She hates you. Get out. She said get out. What's your name, man? What's your name, man?
Martha. That was Martha,
Yeah.
clear as a freaking bell.
Martha, are you angry? Correct. Martha, I just want to say we mean you absolutely no harm. We come from a place of love and we want to help you if we can help you. We're here to voice what you have to say. Okay, I understand. Martha, are you a religious woman? Martha, do you believe in God? No.
I heard no.
No. Twice no.
Why would that be?
Martha?
Oh,
Tears. Tears. She's in tears. She lost her love.
she's trapped here.
Yeah.
Martha, did you?
God left her behind.
Did God not find you? Did God abandon you here? Where she died. Left her where she died. Martha, can we help you go home? Martha, do you want to go to the light? Do you want to see your family? Be with God. We can help you. Martha, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Would you like to go be with God? I need you to tell me yes if you'd like to. I can help you. I can show you the way. I can take you to the light. Do you want to go to the light? She's afraid. Martha, you listen to us talk, and if you choose to go, you come back and tell me and I'll help you. Sending you love. You're going to be okay. Get out. That was a get out.
Are there children being held here against their will?
Technicians assist. That's right. That's right.
Family? Is this your family?
He's looking for his family. They're here. He's alone.
Someone save us.
Would you like us to help you? Do you want to go home? 19 here. 19 here. We have 19 in the room. 19 spirits with us right now.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, it's bad now. Behind them. Thank you. I'll be back. Goodbye.
This is getting nasty.
Are you okay? You gonna go outside?
There's something bad here.
Go outside.
There's something confining children.
Yes. Okay, this is during the ghost box session, guys. We just came outside. I just was attacked by something inside the house. This is, we just walked out here. Dee just got attacked by something that's clawing the back of her neck here. It's really, if you guys can see these welts forming on the back of her neck right here. See how clear they are? You've got the ones that are, see if I can read one. We got here, here, and then these three across the top right there. Can you handle the pain for a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Right. We're inside the house. We're doing a box session, recording the entire thing, and had some names come through that were really pronounced, very specific to this case. They were validated by Alan, and then I had some sort of Native American protector, some land protector, like Neche claimed to be, but he was trying to speak through me. I shut down the box. We came outside. I walked away. I didn't want anybody involved in my energy. And then D was attacked, as you can see right here. You guys can see all this that's going on. Yeah, so it looks like we're at our most intense right now. I'm going to go ahead and put my hand on her back and try to see if I can deal with what's going on, pull some of that energy off of her. Technicians assist, angels assist, please help us protect her, ground her from anything that might be here. Remove the pain. Please remove these welts. Remove any burning, any ill effects, and protect her from any spirits that are here, or any other negative entities that might be here as well. We ground her, we bind her. Thank you. How's it feeling? Getting better?
Yeah.
Technicians assist. You, yes. What's your name, please? Hello, it's her. There are several people here who want to talk to you. She's here to talk. I want to reach out to the Great Spirit on this land. I'd like to explain that though my blood, our blood, is not... It doesn't match.
Doesn't match.
It doesn't match. It's correct. But I'd like to tell you that in the day and age that we are now, we come in peace. The natives of this land have all come together in unity to preserve the heritage of the great nation. I'd like to explain this to you because we want you to know that we're not here to harm anyone. We're not here to frighten. We're not here to harm you. We're simply here to explain what's happening and see if that we can bring peace to this land and bring peace to the spirits here. For those who've done you injustice, I'd like to apologize for those individuals as they didn't understand. They did you a great wrong. And yes, they were heathens, yes. And I agree, it was a terrible injustice that was done. I'd like to ask you in purity, in love, and in light to please see forgiveness. Please work with us to bring unity. To bring unity back to this land. To bring unity back to this universe. I beg this of you, and I come in humility and peace. I ask the technicians and I ask the guides to please assist me in bringing peace and love to this work, to this land, and the spirits that are here. The great spirit that protects this land that's so strong and mighty. I ask for your forgiveness. I ask for your love. I ask that you please release the spirits that are here as your prisoners, as they've served so much time, as they've served so much pain. I'd like to send them through to their love, to their makers. I'd like to send them through to see their families again, their ancestors. Would you allow us to do this, please? Your great power, we ask this of you. Will you allow this? Please speak to me in my native tongue. Will you allow them to leave? I understand that there's fear. I understand that you're very angry and your anger is justified. I'm just a person, but I'm asking that you please, in the name of this land, in the name of all that's good, release the spirits in your anger. Allow them to go free. My technicians, my guides, my angels, they're helping. But we only do this if you permit us to. This is your land. We're only here as guests. Will you allow us to help these spirits cross over? Will you allow them to see their gods? I thank you from all things sacred. I thank you from the universe. I thank you from the light. If I'm doing anything that offends you or upsets you, tell me and I will stop immediately. Will we come in peace? Thank you, Great Spirit. I'm now speaking directly to the spirits that are here in this location and on this land that are trapped here. Can you hear me? Will you speak to me?
Martha, are you still here with us?
She's right here, in the home.
Will you talk to us now?
Martha, will you speak to us now? Me. Yes. She's suffering.
Martha, are you angry with us because we all come from different tribes, but we all have Indian heritage?
Martha, does it upset you every time we come out here and start asking questions and poking around?
I'm going to ask whomever is here, do you use that staircase as a doorway to go between your world and mine? Yes. Very, very pronounced.
Thank you for answering our question. Always. They always use the staircase. Technicians assist, please adjust. Who's sitting here with me now? Across the table. Can you tell me your name, please?
Giles was Giles Moorhead. He was Dr. Moorhead.
Dr. Moorhead? Sir, is that you sitting
This
here?
is Giles. Giles Moorhead.
Giles Moorhead? Yes. He's free now. Did we just free you tonight, sir? Free now. Did you find your family, sir? Laughing. He did. Thank you, sir.
Does Martha want you to help her cross over?
Martha, can we help you? No.
That's it.
Something just scratched back my arm.
How many children have passed away here at the house?
2 children.
Were they your children?
They're talking to you. The child just talked to you. Said
I
hi.
heard her.
Yeah.
What's your name, sweetheart? She won't say. Technician said she won't say. She's right here. She's in the room.
Is this Anna? Anna Moorhead? Anna, I understand you had very beautiful red hair. Do you use that gate
Yes.
to go back and forth? Do you use that door on the staircase to go back and forth?
She was hurt here. She was hurt here. Anna, I hear you now. You're so pretty. Did you have the red hair? Was that you? No, not Anna. What was your name, sweetie? I know you died here, but what was your name? We can help you. Don't worry, we can help. I know you
here, sweetie. I'm just trying to figure out what happened. I'm sorry that you're scared. Does your name start with a K? I lost him. She told me something. Go ahead and ask.
Did you have a fluffy orange cat that you played with?
She had a bird. She had a bird.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Go ahead.
I know about the bird. Did your father, John Moorhead, Judge Moorhead, have a pet crane?
He did, really.
Is that as you?
He had a pet. It was a crane. Followed him all over the place. He called him his pet.
Was it a crane? It was. The judge is here.
Judge, do you know my name?
Of course I do. He sees you here. Do you have a question?
Judge, do you appreciate the fact that I try to bring awareness to this wonderful location so people can come and enjoy it and appreciate it as you did once in your life?
As you were saying, he said, I do. He appreciates it. Question?
The young individual with the red hair, can you tell us what your name is?
Did you hear it?
Missed it.
That's pretty good.
It's very long. Can you say your name again, please? Only if you can. Anna. Anna.
I heard that.
Anna, did you go to school here?
True.
Was there anybody here that had an amputation done on the kitchen table? Me and Dan are both going to spend the night out here. Do we have your permission to do so?
You know, you do. You know who that is. Jana.
Alan and Daniel stayed overnight at the inn to continue the investigation. When asked if the spirits were angered that we brought the ghost box in to investigate, the motion sensor on the stairs suddenly went off.
So what did you think of Chris Moon? He came out here and he tried to, figure out who you are. Did that impress you? Or to make you mad?
Thank you so much. Sending love to the other side, sending love to the technicians and everyone there. Please be free, please find peace. We love you, we care about you. Thank you for the gift. Goodbye.
Chris decided quickly that it was important to return to the Stagecoach Inn for further research. The idea was brought to Alan, and it was decided that a public paranormal event that included Dee, Mama Moon, Chris, and Alan would be held in July. Alan was a guest on Chris and Dee's podcast, Box Talk, to promote the event. The show ran smoothly until, near the end of the broadcast, strange occurrences began to take place.
Who's in here? Sorry, I'm getting tugged on here.
And I could not do it. When I hear stories from like the old park officer that was out there.
Since we have started talking about this tonight, it started with little things here and there, and I got the same spot. And that's what really got me was I was touched in a very specific spot that I remember. There's something from that location. It's here with me right now. I don't know exactly what it is. I can feel my hair being pulled. There's a lot of things happening. My dogs are going crazy now. So, yeah, we definitely have something going on here. Can anybody see anything on my neck right there? I'm feeling a burning
it looks
towards the
reddish,
back.
yeah.
I'm feeling a burn towards the back.
Wow.
Holy crap, do I have something? Do I have... Ow.
Can you get somebody to take a picture?
Yeah, there's some weird things happening right now.
Is your neck still burning? My neck is burning
Yeah,
right here, right in the
it's
same
bad.
spot.